Good morning. This is Bill from Curious Cars on what has to be one of the most miserable, muggy, screwed up, shitty, humid June mornings that I have ever had to endure. I mean, the weather this time, and I know it's hot everywhere. I get it. But you know what? I'm here, and this is where it's the most miserable, in my opinion. And I mean, look at that. There's standing water everywhere. So it's just this bath of mosquitoes and humidity in the air that you wear on your shirt that coats you, that moistens your clothes. I mean, it is just a... Anyway, look, as promised, this is a very quick update video of what's going on, why I didn't have a video out for so long, and what's happening in the near and distant future. Forgive me, I've got Keith's junks out here out front. It's another story. I'll get into that in another video, but just looking at this car, honestly, makes me want to throw up. I can't take it. I just can't. But the truck's out here. That is a new truck, or at least new to me. I bought it off Penelope. It's one of her tax evasion trucks. It had to go into surgery almost immediately to, remove the 1,100 different Amazon accessories that had been, bolted to it. And I've almost got it back to factory, and that's the way I like it, and frankly, how it's going to stay. But we'll do a full and proper review of that. And actually, we're going to do it in North Carolina, because that's part of the point of this video is I'm leaving tomorrow for 1 month of relaxation in a distant, secluded cabin on the top of a mountain where nobody's getting within rifle range. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy about 20 steaks and, just be up there cleaning my ammunition and with, firearms and... Cleaning my ammunition. I really do love this shit. Anyway, cleaning the firearms, polishing the ammunition, getting it all ready, and not letting anyone within rifle range. And I'll be driving that truck up. I've got Sean, the wheel guy, the one, he's 72 and has a baby. If you remember, we talked about him. He's going to go up there with me for about a week. He's going to bring all his video edit. He's now a YouTuber. I go fishing with Sean, where I would call it like fishing with the SS, or, fishing with the Hitler Youth, or, there's nothing else like it. He chastises me the whole time. He yells, he says terrible things to me. I'll put a link to his channel below in this video. If you like fishing, you'll like what Sean does. But God forbid you're like 3 minutes late for the boat, or you cast into the mangroves or something, or you don't grab the blue bucket fast enough. He will make you suffer for that. But anyway, he's running up there with me. He's bringing his video editing stuff, because none of mine is portable since I'm a dinosaur. I use a desktop and, whatever else. So he's going to have that. And I will do with drone footage. He promises he's going to run the drone like he does in the fishing videos. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, that is my plan, is to get one video knocked out on this truck. I have not sold the old truck, by the way, because I think it's a much better truck than this truck is. I think this truck's just better at being a Cadillac, which is why I ended up getting it. But anyway, we'll get into it. So look, here's a quick tour of the shop and what'll be coming up when I get back. Because look, the thing about it is I've decided to sort of reinvent myself. You have to do that every night. I got that from Madonna. She reinvented herself quite a bit. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing car review videos. But in the beginning, I'm going to talk, about how really shitty the weather is. Or if it's good, I might admit that. I'm going to talk about the horrible people in my life. How my friends define what a mess I've made of things, and where I'm at and why I'm here and how it all sucks. And only occasionally maybe a little bit of joy will creep in, like when I do review this 86 Toronado, for instance. I mean, I went to that auction where I lost the Citation. The Chevy friggin' Citation went for like $8 grand. I mean, you gotta be shitting me. Of all cars, this car was 500 more than that. And, frankly, I just think it's better. And but anyway, this car was why I drove up there. I wanted to get it, and I did. And here it is, and we'll clean it up and get a video going and then sell it. But 86 Toronado, 20th anniversary, 40,000 miles, just a great old piece. This is the car of my youth, man. This is the kind of shit I love. have a look inside. It's really a bit of a time machine. And this would be a fun one. This is the ongoing Camaro. You know what? I'm going to pause there because yesterday I had another car in this spot, but I got it to storage. More of my long-term parking. And that's going to be pulled out in a month. So let me pause and I'll put in the Firebird that was in here yesterday. Then we'll pick it up again. All right, so this is another one that's coming up. And I was already loaded down with cars. I really didn't need any more. But I've got this Dent guy who's kind of persnickety. He's Canadian. It kind of goes hand in hand. And this thing had been in his family for like 40 years. And he called me up and said, hey, Bill, do you want a 79 Formula Firebird, eh? And I mean, if there any other car, make, model, year, the answer is no. You know, I mean, I didn't even let him finish the set. You want a 79 Ford Firebird? Yeah, yes. I didn't even ask him how much it was. And anyway, here it is. I mean, the thing is pretty... I can't open the hood. We'll do it in the real video. The thing is pretty well preserved, with the exception of the 20-inch wheels, which are going to go away. But, you know, it's a very original car with one repaint. And, man, has it been fun to... I won't drive it because it has no air conditioning, so that isn't happening. But just to be, you know, hanging around and looking at it in the shop, I've been just tripping over shit. I've been enjoying it. So there you go. First car. Mine was red, but this will do. 79 Formula Firebird. Let me get under the hood real quick because that is interesting. Oh, God. Yeah, so anyway, 301, not necessarily the engine you want, but, I mean, look at the condition of this thing. It still has that, you know, ridiculous flimsy air intake hose, and I have never seen one of these without some kind of chrome air cleaner on it or valve covers in, you know, 30 years, so just... Anyway, love it. This would be one that's coming up on the video. It's, you know, after this North Carolina trip anyway. So it's going into storage for a month, and then it'll be back, and then we'll run it through an auction probably in December. So, all right, back to the rest of the video. All right, so that was the Firebird. Here's a little Rupp, I don't know how the hell you say it, but it's some kind of 70s go-kart that I guess people like. Penelope and I bought it together, and I'm trying to get her over here to do a little bit of, you know, tuning up on it, but it's like trying to make an appointment with the Pope. Yeah, you just don't get a chance to, you know, hook up anytime. No, anyway. What else? I've got, here's in the shop, as long as we're doing the shop, I think this is the broken window from a Learjet. I'm not sure. It was here when I got here. I did add this. This is, what's her name? Danica. Yeah, anyway, that's her bumper. And of course it is because it's crashed. But, you know, I have to admire her for her talents and her skills and, you know, the way that she broke such new ground by getting into NASCAR, and God bless her for that. There's the Tornado. This is the Camaro project that I've been on for a while. It's a 96. That's beautiful. It's a 76 Camaro. Al had bought it a while back. He really didn't do much with it other than preserve it. I ended up with these Champ 500 centerline wheels, which... It's a long story, but it started with the knockoffs. I found those on eBay. Then I found the wheels, and then I thought, well, shit, now I need a car for them. And Al provided that for me. I needed a second-gen F-body, preferably in black, which he had, although we found out later on it was silver. That's another story. Had it dry iced underneath and under the hood. It's a pretty solid piece. It's going to be a lot of fun. Brandon's been taking his time with it, and... you know, we'll see how that goes. But I've been enjoying this project, and I think it'll be fun when the time comes. When we go in the shop there, I'll show you the wheels for it. Dave the Wholesaler found this for me yesterday. It's a 93, I believe. And this is going into that video the other day. Here's another car wearing both the New Yorker and the Fifth Avenue badge. Actually, I'm not sure. I know it has a Fifth Avenue badge. It's probably a New Yorker, too. You know, it's one of the later... K platform type cars, so it's longer and a bit more streamlined and smoother, but the thing is an absolute time machine. Very, very clean. I was very pleased Dave showed up with it, even if it cost a fortune, and this would be a fun video. So I've got two cars there both with pop-up headlights, or headlight covers in this case, and I just think that's great fun. I ended up buying the wagon back. If you remember in the past, I talked about making a project out of this car. Like so many Curious Cars events, it just didn't come to be. But now it's happened that I ended up with it back, so we'll see. I got, while I'm gone, Brandon's supposed to fix the rust on the front of the hood and repaint it and do some other shit. We'll see how far he gets. It's not really nice enough to make a show car project out of, but it's going to be more than good enough to make a fun driver out of, which is the plan, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So, all right. Oh, that's another Yamaha Vino. I can't get anyone to fix for me. We take 11 seconds. This is Penelope's motorcycle that she's left here. She bought it a while back, and eventually she may pick it up. I put in cameras as well, and these things are great. They track your movements. Penelope showed me anyway, they turn red when they're looking at you too, which is fantastic. There's the kitchen area. You can see on the fridge, I've had to put a gun lock on it. That's to prevent Chris from going in there and stealing my food or Cokes, which is what he does. He also puts graffiti up on my whiteboard. That's where Chris sits when he's rolling a revolting blunt that he puts in his mouth. And they sit in here and smoke that shit, and it's just... Anyway, worst human on earth. Sean, I gave him, the wheel guy, we talked about him, the one who has the fishing videos. We gave him a drill press. It was a rusty, horrible piece of crap. He takes it home, spends like 4 weeks on it, and then brings this back. I now have a 64 Impala, drill press that probably can lift its front plate off the ground, but the guy is a complete nut. These are the wheels. I was out there, they're reverse. These are the Champ 500s. I found tires for them that are racing slicks, but they'll be good enough, and this is what's going to end up on that Camaro. But those are the knockoffs, and that's where it all started. What else in here? Nothing much. Couple inert rocket launchers that Penelope wants to buy. You got a bathroom there. I also had to install one of these Wi-Fi thermostats so I can lock it while I'm gone. And nobody could come in here and have a Wii golf playing festival, which is what they do. That's where the videos are edited over there. Nothing special, but it's not transportable. And otherwise, there it is. So I'm going to reinvent myself like Madonna. That's the plan. And get a video knocked out while I'm up there in North Carolina. Just a one-truck video. And then when we come back, I promise I am going to hit it very, very hard. 2 milks. Anyway, thanks for having a look. Really appreciate it. And we will see you soon with the black truck. And then when I'm back, we're going to knock a bunch of cars out. Quick look at the back lot, by the way. That's just where cars go to die. There's a few worth saving back there, but for the most part, that's the end of it. Anyway, thanks again. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.